This is the second oldest camera I own, called twin lens reflex. And today I'm going to shoot the last photos that are left on this film. Originating in the early 20th century, the twin lens reflex camera is a unique piece of photographic equipment that has captivated photographers for generations. It features two lenses stacked vertically on the front of the camera body. The top lens is used for composing the image, while the bottom lens captures the photograph. This distinctive design allows photographers to look down into the camera to compose their shots through a waist-level viewfinder, providing a unique perspective and facilitating a more intimate connection with the subject. I bought it as a teenager, and it's actually the second camera I ever bought, the first one being my first Sony. By the time I didn't really know much about analog photography, but it's the perfect camera to learn. And so I studied all of the functions in order to get the best results. When I look at the first roll of film, it feels like a time machine. I used it for several series. A portrait series in which I took portraits of my friends and all the people who were close to my heart at the time. Unfortunately, I never continued doing this, so this feels quite unfinished. Another series I did in university was when I wandered from my hometown and captured places I had a connection to, but also places I've never been to, but still are my home. Now, since I only have 5 photos left on this film, I'm going to use it outside and take it on a photo walk. Let's see what I can capture with it. For the first photo, I wanted to capture these beautiful cherry blossoms during spring in combination with a portrait. Unfortunately, the blossoms were pretty up high, so I had to get down and shoot from frog perspective to get both the blossoms and Magda's face into the photo. For the second one, we walked a bit through the park until we reached this interesting orange building. So I positioned Magda in front of the building between these windows and tried to perfectly align it while taking the shot. I figured that some simple portraits indoor might also look cool, so one day I grabbed Magda and put her into this beautiful lighting coming from that window and positioned her to get a nice portrait of her. I really like the framing of her being half lit by the light, and I think her eyes look really magical here. For the next one, we try to get both of us into the shot using the self-timer of a camera. Taking self-portraits with manual focus is actually pretty easy. In this case, I just had to put Magda in focus, set the aperture high enough so we could both be in focus and hop onto her legs. With these photos being done, it means that there was only one left. Another great thing about this camera is that there is a really easy way of doing double exposures, so I positioned Magda on the left side of the image with her back tilted to the middle of the frame. Took the shot, and then it was my turn to get into the frame. And that's a wrap for this roll of film. Now I have to get it developed and wait for the final results.